I think NRG low-key has gotten worse since the start. I think at the start they were like pretty confident and they looked good on certain maps. But I'll give my vote to NRG. I hope Mata can make it out through the trenches, and I'll see him in the playoffs.
No love for Brock?
Oh, and Brock.
Just leaving him out to dry.
Welcome back to the Bonus Round Podcast. I'm here with OXY, Vic, and my assistant coach, GUGLi.
Hello, hello.
Since the last episode, we played against MIBR and FURIA. What were your guys' thoughts?
Francis?
I'll go first.
It's my turn?
I'll let you go first.
I think we played well both times, to be honest. Like, we did a couple of errors against both teams. Maybe not on Pearl against Furia.
Yeah.
But against MIBR, we definitely could have closed it 2-0. They're a very good team. I think they're very straightforward with their ideas. They have like a good game plan, and sometimes it's hard to like play around it. But on attack on Lotus, I think we lost a bit too many post plants. And in general, we could have closed it 2-0. But even on Haven, like our defense was a bit shaky, but then our attack was good. And against Furia, well, first of all, Havoc was
Insane.
Probably Thanos on Lotus.
Diffing this guy. Well, I put him down for you.
I wasn't
Remember
trying.
that.
I wasn't trying.
You were trying.
But I do think we could have closed that one earlier as well. But
Yeah.
we got snowballed a couple of times. Like with how the game is right now, you lose pistol, you lose bonus. They get an ultimate, and it just becomes very, very hard.
Game over.
What do you guys think?
I don't know. For the MIBR game, I felt like one half was just like terrible. Was it again on Lotus? It was it the attack half or the defense half? I don't remember.
Attack half on
The attack half, yeah.
Lotus.
I honestly don't even know how we were losing so many rounds, like so many post plants and stuff like that. It was just like crazy to me. But other than that, I think the Fury game, I don't think it should have gotten close at all, to be honest.
Yeah.
And that the first, like they just started winning because he was just walking in and killing me. Sure, I should have doubled up or like called someone to help me, and I did a lot, but like it was crazy, bro. This guy was just walking in and one tapping. I was like, Jesus.
He had some insane shots, to be honest, in general. Even on their defense, like the round where we went C, and
when he slid,
you slid up, and he just came out and killed 4 people.
Yeah. I remember.
Like on C side, like he just killed you from C from like heaven, and then he just walked onto side and just killed 3 more people. It's just like, fair play to him.
I do think our defense, every round we won was like 1 person alive, 2 people alive.
Yeah.
So when we did lose another round, we just had no money, and it just felt so bad. Like we couldn't get back in until the very end when we started winning some rounds. Like we got 2 consecutive rounds instead of just 1 and getting reset.
Agreed. Who jinxed us from the 13-0 on Pearl against Furia?
I think all of us. I'm sure we
no.
were thinking it in our head, and I think we all said it at least one time.
That's not a jinx, though. No one said it.
I said
except
it.
those 2.
I said it.
Those are the 2.
All right.
I remember 10. I think we were like 10-0, right? Or something like that.
I said it at 10-0. I said it to Emmy. I said, Emmy, this might be a 13-0. And he just looks at me and goes, you just jinxed it.
Yeah.
And then that is the round where you guys go like all the way around and win with 1 second left. And where we're like, there's no way we're winning this round. Like it's impossible.
Yeah.
And we win the round with 1 second left, and I'm just like, okay, I didn't jinx it.
Yeah.
And as soon as I say that, I just hear him voice comms, guys, we might 13-0.
No. He's like, guys, I want a 13-0 here. And it was like 11-0? Something like that. And then we flawless the next round. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
And so at that point, I was like, yeah, it's not me anymore, it's Michael.
Yep.
I'm safe. I'm safe. It was
I'll take
Michael.
that one.
It was a good half.
By the way, did you guys see the GUGLi interview?
The GUGLi interview?
I saw all of it. I didn't
I didn't see it.
listen to everything.
After the first map.
After the first map?
Yeah. I think, at least for me, is like, I said we were scared, but I think more than scared, I should say,
Lotus?
yeah, on defense. Like, more than scared, I think I should have said is like, stagnant. Like, we weren't really changing anything.
Yeah.
I think that was the main thing. Like, we have an idea in our heads of how we want to play the game, and then sometimes it just goes out the window, and we need to be reeled in a bit more. But then towards the end, like literally the last 2 rounds or plus overtime, we had a clear idea of what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
I will say when the games do get that close, it's always so scrappy until like we reel it back in and either close it out or just lose.
Like you do need either a timeout, which I think we used pretty early this time because we had to fix some important things. But if not, it's like someone just needs to like level the head of everyone else. Just be like, guys, let's go back to what we know and what we need to do, and like let's figure it out.
Yeah.
Yep. Agreed. And before the match, we made shirts for Vic and Francis. What do you guys think about that?
You made what?
The shirts, like the Tyson and Francis shirt.
I'm a corporate slave. I had gunpoint to my head.
In game, of course.
In game. And I do everything for my org.
Wow, what a lovely player here. This guy had an I Love OXY shirt.
Let's be honest. It was all Francis's plan.
I agree.
It was?
You're welcome, Vic.
It was?
Yeah.
I personally think it's fake that Vic had a I Love Francis shirt and he had an I Love TenZ shirt. Like,
I've been this guy.
What's
This
up
guy
with
didn't give me a high five here?
No.
It's because you didn't have an I Love Vic shirt.
I don't you.
Honestly, it's not a it's a one-sided thing, one-sided story.
No.
Here, I have to give my love to someone else, not the lover.
So you've been friend zoned, Vic, by Francis.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, let's talk playoffs. We're locked for playoffs, and there's only one spot left. Who do you think is going to take it in our group, Lev or NRG?
Honestly,
Hi.
that game is the game of the year. I already told Derek on stream. I put that team, NRG versus Lev is crazy. I have no they're both just win? I don't know.
I think it's up in the air. I think Lev have shown that they're getting better since the start of this season. I think NRG low-key has gotten worse since the start. I think at the start they were like pretty confident and they looked good on certain maps. But I'll give my vote to NRG. I hope Mata can make it out through the trenches, and I'll see him in the playoffs.
No love for Brock?
Oh, and Brock. And Brock.
Just leaving them out to dry.
What about you?
For me, I think honestly, for me, I think NRG is the better team.
NRG is the better team. You heard it here first.
Lev was when we played them, just based off when we played them and versus NRG, it looked like NRG is the better team. But I mean, who knows at this point? Every team is crazy right now.
That's fair. What about you, GUGLi? Who do you think's gonna win?
Based on official matches and how they play in official matches, right now I see Lev a bit better than NRG right now. I do think NRG are not as bad as the public says, at least. I think they're actually pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
But they just don't show it in matches, in my opinion. Because I do think they're better than what they're showing.
Yeah.
So I do think that game might be a 50-50. There's also a lot on the line, so you never know with these kind of matches. Like, whoever loses is out.
Yeah.
I think it's just day of whoever performs better will win. And I mean, hopefully both of them come in full confident that they're the team to make playoffs, but it'll show in the match.
I agree. I think it's whoever shoots the day is gonna win. Listen, my mind tells me Lev, but my heart tells me NRG. That's what I'm thinking.
All right. So Lev?
Lev. I think I'll win.
So 2-2?
2-2.
Jesus. Hey, I told you it's a 50-50 game here.
Yeah, we did say
Everyone's
it.
fucking going fist out.
All right, this is a broader question.
Okay.
But what do you guys think about the teams that are gonna qualify for playoffs? Let's go down the list in the other group first. 100 Thieves.
Crow's insane. Crow is dropping a nuke every game.
He looks insane.
Cryo has actually been
best player of Americas so far.
And I think
Hey, hear me out. Listen, hear me out, bro. This is my take on why he has so many kills. Obviously, he's cracked, but when you have two people on your team going -10, you're gonna get more kills. That's how the game works.
I mean, I agree, but he's also getting those kills.
Exactly.
It could be where those players aren't performing, and he's also not stepping up, but he's stepping up because he's that guy right now.
No, I agree. I never said he's not that guy. I'm just saying when you play with their team compared to our team.
I agree.
Hey,
okay. I see your point.
Eric, and Mitch. Eric, Mitch. No, you three. You and Eric. Jesus, I can't speak English. Hey, all you guys steal all my kills every game. All of you guys have to have 1.3 rating minimum every game. Top 10 players, Americas, handsome, stealing all my kills. What's up with that?
I mean, we're shooters. It's all good though.
Listen.
No, we're all shooters. Don't worry.
No, of course.
But honestly, I think 100 Thieves is just Cryo's going insane right now.
Yeah.
I feel like their play style is.
I feel like they're running down.
They just run it down. Those guys are rankers 2.0. They're just fake rankers running it down, taking their ones everywhere.
No, I think they're good though. I think all 5 of their players are pretty good.
Yeah, I think they're individually good.
I think individually they're a really good team.
Yeah.
Kraya's also been playing different agents, right?
Yeah, he's been
Which is
playing
pretty good for them.
Jet,
Yoru,
ISO.
Yoru ISO is not something he was playing. He used to play Jet Sage, Brim.
Yeah, he's playing Sage too.
I'll give him Sage. Yeah, I'll give him Sage and Yoru.
He didn't play Yoru.
The ISO is.
That's easy.
You pop your shield and you run it down. You don't really do much on that agent.
All right, what about everyone's favorite team, Sentinels? What do you guys think? First off, Zekken's ass. That's what I want to say. I want to get that out of the way.
I think that teams has a lot of like firepower. I think individual, they're also another team that's they have Bang, they have Zekken, they have Narrate, and then they have John. John is usually known as like a fragging IGL. Like he has a good aim. I think
they're just solid.
Yeah, like everyone's just solid players on that team.
Yeah.
I think they're also still like trying to find themselves.
Yeah.
And I think they slowly are.
I feel like they're still developing a lot. Like you can still see they make a lot of like bad mistakes in matches, and all of their matches have been pretty close recently. Like against Loud?
Yeah.
Loud, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're a team where if they have a good start, they're really good, and if they have a bad start, then it's like it's kind of.
But also, like being on that page, I do think Loud are much better than what they've shown.
What they've shown, I agree. I think Loud are good.
Like, because yes, they did lose one map to Loud, but I think Loud are actually pretty good. I don't think they should be 0-4.
Yeah,
I agree. I think the Luke Show guy's a really good addition, and he's just been frying everyone.
Yeah.
Who else is there? Let's see. Who else is there?
EG.
And Crew.
Yeah.
Man, EG plays some comps, bro. Though they have the worst comps in fucking Americas, bro. I don't know what they're cooking. They're cooking nothing.
It's just like a loose cannon. They're like
they're cooking fucking nothing, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but I do think their players are solid.
No, their players are very good, but they just play comps from like, why are you playing solo tail? You're not. You're not using. In my opinion, you're not playing the meta.
Yeah.
Who else is there? 2 game.
Crew.
We
forgot Crew.
Crew's good.
Crew is looking. I don't know what happened that EG game.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened.
Superman happened.
Yeah, Superman happened.
The
but
GOAT.
Superman is looking insane.
GOAT.
And Derek too.
But I don't know. Crew in the Sun game, they look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Crew are good in general
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
I think so too.
Like, I don't think there's much to say. I think they're just pretty solid in general. Like there's not something like crazy about them. I just think they're solid.
Yeah,
I agree.
And then 2G.
I think they got better. Like I don't know how.
I think they got a lot better.
Yeah.
We're talking
since
about
they made
teams
the
that made
change.
in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Those
teams are. We're not talking about them.
Never mind then.
Moving on. Oh wait, did we talk about everyone? Right.
In the other group.
Other group. Yeah, we did. All right.
We're talking about our group. We got
G2.
G2.
Who surprised me? MIBR surprised me. They're much better than I thought they would be. This year.
Much
I think
faster
they
showed
as
off in kickoff. They showed like what they can do with their new roster. I didn't really know. I didn't know who Corsia is. I didn't know who Zenon was before this. Like these guys are just coming on. They're shooting. They're insane.
Also, for sure, like they picked up a massive firepower in Verno, like upgrade wise.
Oh, yeah, Verno, yeah.
And I didn't expect him to be that good with like the communication stuff because obviously like he doesn't speak Portuguese, right? So it's hard to go into a team that speaks a complete other language and then slowly getting used to. But it's working out apparently.
It's working out.
Does seem for them everything's like clicking. Yeah. Everyone's able to play their own game and everyone has their moments. While other teams, like it's not happening so quick as like MIBR.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all comfortable. They're all like, it seems like they're on the same page, similar to us, I'd say, in a sort of sense.
Yeah. All right, this is a heated question. Are any teams weaker than you guys thought they would be?
Weaker?
Yeah. I think,
I feel like NRG. That's like number one to me.
NRG, honestly, before the EG game, like EG crew game, EG was looking
not so great.
Quite rough, you know?
Yeah. The thing is, they didn't even look good like the way they played.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't that they were just losing; they didn't look good.
Like everything was just not working.
I mean, FURIA too.
Oh yeah.
What?
They're asking like if
you expected them.
I mean, I agree, but I do think all the teams that aren't like performing, like a lot of them are still good players and shown that they're so good. It's just the fact like tactically, I think they're not like doing the right comms, or like they're just playing the rounds out bad. I still think like a lot of these teams on a certain day will compete against like the number one team.
I agree.
A lot of these teams also had like last minute changes, no?
Yeah.
Like so that they had to add like new players and get integrated with them and all of that. So
so did we, bro. That's not an excuse. Those guys.
Yeah, but
but not for
ours
stage
was
one.
Before kickoff.
Yeah,
Theirs was
before
like
kickoff.
after kickoff stage 1. Like,
Yeah.
I'll give them some leeway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give them some leeway to make a bad decision.
It's so we get some leeway before kickoff. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the playoff format looking like? Like, can you guys explain it, like how it works? So
I don't know.
I'll explain it. I'll explain it. So,
It's either you or me, because
listen.
if we ask these two, like Francis asked
I
me
should
when we're playing
I
every
should play the
day.
game.
I show up and
all right,
play.
listen. I will explain the format. Okay. So the first seed in the Alpha and Omega group, both of them move on to the upper finals of the not upper finals, but the next round of playoffs.
They skip the first round.
Yeah, exactly. And if they win one game, they qualify for Toronto.
Yeah.
And the fourth seed, the bottom seed of the group, is immediately in the lower round. So they only have
Correct.
one life, essentially.
Yeah.
Correct.
And then the second and third in both groups play the opposite. So if we're second, then we play the third group in Group Alpha,
Yeah.
basically.
And then
we play if you're second, you play the third.
You play
of the other
Okay,
group.
I got you.
Yeah.
And then the winner of that goes against one of the thirds.
Yep.
Of the firsts. Sorry, not the third.
So who does the third play? Third play not one?
So if you're, let's say, the third in Alpha group, you'll play against the second in Omega, and then whoever wins that goes against the first in Alpha.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Understood.
And it's the opposite. So like if you're the third in Omega, you play against the second in Alpha,
So
and you go
we're
against
playing
the
the
first.
second, another group.
We play if we were to come third, we would play against the second in the other group, and then we'd play against the first if we win of our group.
Mm-hmm.
So with how it is now, let's say right in this moment, it would be something like us against Sen, and then who wins would be against you two.
This is a fun fact. Did you guys know we've already been with each other for 5 months?
5 months?
5 months.
5 months.
Wait,
I
no
don't know if I've
way.
been here for 5 months.
There's no
Wait.
way.
I think Mitch has been here for
It's
5
already
months.
April.
No.
It's
And we picked
April.
up Michael like
We
January, like
yeah.
January 1st, pretty much.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Ooh, it is April.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
it's been
Mitch
4
has been here
months.
5 months.
That's
I've
only
been here
4 months. It's only 4 months with Michael.
4 months with
5
Michael and
months.
5 with me.
5 months with Mitch.
Yeah, but
I thought it was a lot less.
no, but I feel like it's the same because we picked up Mitch, but this was like
We had, like,
holiday.
1 week of
this was like
practice.
holiday. This wasn't really like anything set in a way. So I feel like when you joined, that's when like the team really started,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
actual practice. So I view it the same.
This is an interesting question. What did you think when we played with each other for the first time, and like who you thought? So basically, the question I'm asking is
Okay,
like,
I
who
got
did you think I was before I joined the team, and like how am I different than what you expected?
Should I just people here?
Yeah, like everyone.
On the team. Okay, so I'll start with OXY. I knew he was insane in the server, but outside the game, I didn't know much of him. But I mean, I feel like it was easy to get to know him because he's just kind of relatable. Like he's a kid. He's always happy, so I can relate to that. Eric, I didn't know much, but I know he was like a goofball too. But nothing crazy. Michael, I knew him from tier 2. I knew a lot of things because I mean I played with teammates that he used to play with, and I mean I kind of knew already how Michael was, so it wasn't really a surprise on him like when I first met him. And lastly, Mitch, I knew of him in tier 2, but I didn't know anything about him at all, to be honest, because I played a lot last season and we were like rivals, I guess. Like we played a lot of off-season tournaments and in-season games against each other. I've always like respected him. I thought he was good, but I didn't know too much about like his personality or anything. But he is very lighthearted and chill.
Agreed.
For me, I knew Vic was a shooter. Like inside the game, I already knew he was good because I think my first match I ever played against him, I would kill everyone, and the only one who could kill me on that team was him. Like everyone else sucked on that team. And then
The hell?
yeah, I said, hey, I don't know, 2 OG guys or something.
Douchebag.
But outside of the game, I didn't really know much. I don't really talk with people outside the game like that. Like I didn't really know anything about Vic, but he is easily relatable. He's very talkative. He's very like does some weird things. Wink, wink. But yeah, it's kind of easy to get to know him. Yeah, it was easy. Michael. Wait, actually, I have something to say about Vic. And Vic, honestly, I thought he was gonna be quiet. I thought he was gonna be quiet. I thought he was gonna be like me, like just come and play the game, just like chill, But like, nah, he's definitely not like that. He's talkative, and he makes a lot of jokes. Okay, Michael, I had no clue about. All I knew was Michael was like an insane sentinel, good at lurking. Like from the first year I played against him in tier 2. After that, I have no clue outside of the game. I just knew that. But a lot of Valorant. That was about it. Then he came in, just a chill guy, works out every day, a little too hard. pushes everyone. Very nice. Do I talk about others?
Maybe Mitch.
Oh yeah,
because you've been with Eric at this point.
Yeah. Mitch, I thought he was just gonna be like just a chill old guy. He just plays the game. He just
chill old guy.
He's not that old.
Yeah, no, he's not that old. He's a chill young guy. He just plays the game. I thought he was gonna be, I don't know, I had a different way of thinking about him. I don't even know, to be honest. But I mean, yeah, I don't really know much about Mitch at all. What about you, Michael?
I would say, yeah, I didn't know anything about. All right, I'll start with you, Francis. I didn't know what to expect just because the only impression I had of you was me dogging you when you were on G2.
Whoa.
And then when I watched you on the broadcast last year, screaming. But I would say I was definitely pleasantly surprised because I knew you were a shooter. You know what I mean? But I didn't expect you to have the very hungry mindset, and I feel like you're a lot more mature than people would think about how you approach about how you approach the game and like how professional you are. So I'll put some respect for him for that for sure. And obviously you can one tap everyone, so of course. Vic, I'm not gonna lie, Vic. I thought you were a dog, bro. I thought you were a dog.
Jesus.
I thought you were a dog. I pulled up VLR. I was like 7-1 against you. I'm not gonna lie.
Jesus,
I was
7-1
against you. But as soon as I played with you, I'm like, damn. How did MXS lose last year, bro? This guy's incredible.
This guy's incredible.
This guy's incredible. We played scrims. Vic's just dropping 30. I'm just like,
Jesus.
I was like, who the is this guy, bro? But no, I think Vic's incredible, and like I didn't know what to expect, but I was definitely pleasantly surprised. And I've been telling him this since day one, bro, that I think he's the best controller in Americas. I've been saying this since day one.
Jeez.
I've been saying that.
That's some glaze.
I've been saying that. Been saying that.
I have something to say about Eric.
What do you have to say?
When I first joined the team, I thought this guy was just like, oh, he's like just a role player type of thing. He's like okay at shooting, you know, from what I watched last couple of years. I play him in a DM, and this guy's the greatest player in Valorant, bro. I'll play with him in a rank. This guy's just the greatest player in the game. I was like, what's even going on? This guy's just gunning me down. I watch him aim. It looks like he has aim, like he's aiming so fast.
Yeah.
It doesn't look real. And it's just like, what's going on? How is this guy not dropping my numbers or even more? And I'm just like, that's crazy.
Yeah. And then Eric. Yeah, I don't know. I played with Eric in a LAN, like Toronto LAN. We won that together. And I played with him a lot in ranked. So I kind of knew what to expect, but Eric's definitely better than I expected. I didn't know he was a shooter like this, to be honest. I'm like, I don't know what he's doing in his room, but Jesus, this guy's fast.
He's fast, bro.
This guy is fast, bro. And then Mitch. Yeah, Mitch is definitely much better of an IGL than I thought. Just because I didn't think that highly of Auction last year, to be honest.
I didn't play them.
Hey, all I'm saying is they choked twice against us, back-to-back choke. But yeah, I don't know. I think Mitch is definitely a really good caller, and for a caller, I think he's very individually skilled. So respect. All right, enough. I'm done glazing. Enough.
All right, you GUGLi. I need to hear your thoughts on the first time.
First time, I think the first time when I watched before I joined, when I watched one of the scrims. I think the person that impressed me the most was actually Eric.
That's what I said too.
It's like
that motherfucker's crazy.
The first time I remember messaging aiming, I was like, this guy's insane. Like, he plays everything. He has good comms, good aim.
Insane comms.
It's like, the dude is great.
Yeah.
But then, in general, it's like, well, with you, Francis, obviously, like, you're just always happy. It's like, first of all, you're always happy. Second of all, like, you learn mistakes and how to fix them in, like, a week, pretty much. Like, if I come to you and I'm like, Francis, we need to change this, and then I look at scrims the next day, or like in 2 days, I'm already seeing you changing things and trying them out. Vic, first of all, I didn't understand how he could like shoot like that with the way he aims, which is like he's just tapping everyone.
Yes.
So I used to go on the server and like try, and I was like, I can't do that. But like he's also like super chill, like, and very intelligent as well. Like, the other thing is, people don't see it, but like, he'll be like the funny guy, and then at a certain point, scrims end, and he's like, maybe we should do this and this and this, and then he starts and he's like, let's change this, let's do this, let's do that. Michael's probably the hardest worker I've ever seen in general. I don't think anyone even comes close, and that's not being mean, but it's just like the amount of work he puts in is the most between anyone I've ever seen. Like, be it in the server, or be it trying to beat us at workouts and all of that. And he's intelligent as well. Mitch is very intelligent as an IGL and super down to earth, and also open to criticism. And I think that's something big with our team in general. It's like everyone is just so open about having like the hard conversations we need to have sometimes, even if like it sucks sometimes to like have this conversation and it feels bad, but just like we can do them and we can have those conversations. I think it's one of the reasons we've grown so much and been able to learn from it.
Francis keeps saying that he's bulking. Do you guys see anything there?
Hell no.
But I mean, listen.
He lost it all.
I lost it all. I went down.
Because you weren't bulking hard enough to begin with, so when you got sick, you didn't lose anything. You lost maybe 1 or 2 pounds, but that's all of the
1 or 2. I lost 10 pounds.
That's nothing.
Yeah, that's
10 pounds.
You need to get back on the grind. Straight out.
Well, I've been thinking about it.
I can gain 5 pounds in 1 day.
Yeah,
that's light.
Yeah.
Listen, man, we can trade metabolisms any day of the
No,
week.
I'm down.
Any day of the week we can trade.
I'll eat like 1 meal a day. Oh, that's fine with me.
Nah, but I definitely noticed when because we were all working out together. I noticed that you were getting bigger, and then it's unfortunate you got sick.
Yeah.
Francis and Vic have been spending a lot of time on camera together, and so far, hey, wait, let me finish. Let me finish. So far, they've done 3 dances, and we've had 3 wins. Does that mean you guys need to do more dances? Like, what's up with that?
Wait.
You can answer this,
We're
Francis.
getting forced here. What's going on here?
Hey, I'm just here to read the questions. Don't shoot the messenger.
I just agree with whoever wrote the questions. More dances.
Wait, we've done 3. Wait, did we do one after the MIBR game?
No.
Oh, did we do one before I'm at?
Which
We
one
didn't
is
do one before
which one is the
the
third
game?
one?
Wait, what did we do before Furia?
Oh yeah, the Omen and Cat. Yeah, that's true.
Does that count?
That doesn't
It
I'm
count.
sure I'm twerking or something in the
listen.
scrim room before MIBR.
Wait, before MIBR, did we do anything? Like no dances?
No.
Jesus, what's going on here?
That's cap. That's cap.
Nah,
bro.
they
That's cap.
catching it. What's going on here? I feel like they're lying.
Hey, we gotta get on those
dance.
dances. Admin. Get on those dances.
Jesus.
What's
All
the
right.
next one? Or do we have an idea of what the next one is?
No, it's
No.
not a dance. It's
John.
not a dance. It's just
What is an overrated agent in your guys' opinion, and why?
I think the most overrated agent is... honestly, I don't even know who's overrated. There's no agent that's like...
all right. I got it. I go.
Go.
No.
The most overrated agent right now, I think, is Clove. In ranked and just in general, just because the smoke timer increased from 30 to 40 seconds, and I noticed it in ranked especially, and I think it's big. I do think it's still good in like ranked and pro play in some instances, but I do think it's overrated with how bad the smokes are now.
It's fair.
I wouldn't say overrated. I feel like no one likes Clove anymore.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a character that's...
It's like an agent that is used a lot in pro play, and it's just meh.
You know. I don't really think there's an agent that's overrated. Like, Teo is broken. That
Astra?
character's
Do you think Astra could be overrated?
Nah,
No,
I don't think people play it that much.
not a lot of people play Astra.
I got one for ranked. Stop playing Reyna, bro. If you can't shoot your gun, just don't play Reyna. Like play smokes, play Sova. Dart for me. But if you're playing Reyna and you're going double negative on my team, just like
honestly,
just be the walking
agree.
on, bro. Leave the game.
Why am I getting strays? Why am I getting
agree.
strays here?
What's everyone's favorite LeBron song?
This one is easy for me because I didn't know any single LeBron song before this one. So Man on the Lakers. It's the only one I
Man on
know.
the
It's the only
Lakers?
one I've heard.
That's respectable.
I don't know the actual names, but any Bronify song is great in my ears.
every Rodify song is accepted here.
Yeah.
I'd have to agree.
Johnny's messed up my brain.
Yeah, I have
'Cause
such
all he
bad
said-
brain.
Yeah,
like,
I have such
I have
brain.
TikTok brain now. I don't know. Like I'm blanking.
The only one I remember is the man on the Lakers.
Lakers.
Yeah, so the one I said.
Johnny. No, because Johnny just spams that one line. I just can't get out of my head.
What map needs a rework the most in your guys' opinion? And what part of the map do you think needs to be changed?
The map that needs to be reworked are both the 3 bomb site maps. Let's get rid of let's fix, what is it? Haven and Lotus? Yeah, let's fix those maps up, Make it 2 maps only. Two bomb sites only, and we're good.
This guy's tweaking, bro. Hey, Abyss, change that immediately.
Oh yeah.
No,
A bomb
I-
site, B bomb site, change that.
No,
the whole thing.
No, I
Change
love
that whole
that bomb
bomb
site.
site.
I love Abyss.
No,
you know?
bro.
Can we never have Breeze again in the map?
Hey,
Whoa,
speak for
whoa,
yourself.
whoa,
Speak for
I
yourself.
love
Speak for
Breeze.
yourself.
Speak for yourself.
Breeze.
Speak for yourself,
Speak for
bud.
yourself.
I love me a little Breeze.
Listen, Halls, don't change that. Keep Halls.
No, get that.
Keep
Okay.
halls as far as
See?
No. When they took out the little gap and lurking halls, that was one of the greatest moments of my life.
So
I was just sitting there in the spawn with an outlaw op every round. I was like, oh, that shit's free. Then they reverted a week after or something.
Breeze needs a lot of change.
No. Just halls. That's it. Haven. Now we can talk about Haven. We need they changed everything. Garage. Holy fuck, that place sucks. From B, everything sucks, bro. That map just sucks.
Guy's tripping, bro. Get Abyss out of the game, bro. That map. You can't hold any bomb site.
We don't need to hold no bomb site.
Bro, because you're mid with an op, bro. I'm getting full use with a breach stun, KO missile, KO knife. All right, can't play the game.
Yeah, you can definitely not play on the side.
100%.
On Haven, on every
comps.
map,
What
you
do
can't
you
play on
mean
any
on
map
Haven?
anymore.
That's just cap, bro.
Haven, you can't
We're
play
just
C,
capping.
bro. You can't play C. They just drone, missile, stun, omen blind, breach clear. Oh, retake.
Now that the Outlaw has been in the game for a while, how would you say it has affected the meta?
Honestly, I use the Outlaw the most. I think the guns are broken, and it forces people when on the Ikaron to buy full armor. Like you have to buy full armor, or else you're going into an op next round. Basically, like you literally have to buy full armor, and it forces your economy because people have armor, and now people buy regen shields to like build their eco easily throughout the game. But when they added the Outlaw, it's just like you can't buy half armor.
I think it's also one of the reasons like the game is there's a lot of snowball in it right now.
Yeah.
Just because like maybe before on like the anti-bonus, so like when the other team is on their bonus and you have your first god round, you would buy like light armor. You can't buy it anymore if they have an Outlaw. So now like you've lost 600 more credits, so it's less utility, less stuff you can do, and it becomes so much harder.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I mean, I do think it's broken, the Outlaw, because, well, like, it's kind of boring, too, because I feel like teams can't win the, like, eco rounds.
Boring. Relax,
no, because, I mean, just, like, as a viewer thinking about it is, like, when a team loses pistol, and if you want to force or just buy a deagle just to, like, have some spice in the round, you know? You kind of just get punished the next round because you're just going to get outlawed again. And there's just no way of winning these, like, eco rounds because you just have no money. You have to buy utility. I feel like the game now is like kind of expensive. It's not as ideal.
Yo, relax, bud. You're trying to get my weapon nerfed here.
You just said it's overpowered too.
That's the first thing you said. Literally. Yeah, it's overpowered.
It's kind of overpowered.
100%.
Now we're moving on to the fan questions. All right.
Okay.
So essentially, C9 asked people in the C9 Discord if they had any questions for you guys. And the first one is from Sunder. Am I going to see you guys at Toronto on the 20th?
Hell yeah.
Knock on wood, Vic, now.
Yeah.
I have no clue, to be honest. I don't know if you'll see us at Toronto or not. I hope to see you guys there if we do qualify. Yeah, that's all I got.
Hopefully so.
Hopefully so.
Yeah, hopefully we qualify.
Hopefully we qualify. You jinxers.
If you don't believe it.
Hey, I believe it.
No, listen.
I can't do the Italian way.
And if you don't make it, just cut this shit out.
All right. From E-Girls. How are you today?
From who? E-Girls?
E-Girls, not E-Girls.
E-Girls. Okay, I was like,
All right today?
How are you today? Like scale 1 to 10.
Right now, I'm
Right
like
now.
a 7.5.
7.5.
Right now, I'm feeling a little tired. I'll say like an 8 though. I feel pretty good.
8.
I'm an 8.
I'm like
Pretty happy.
I'm like a 5, bro. I want to go to
Jesus.
sleep. I want to go to sleep, bro.
That's
I'm
a first
tired.
from you.
I'm tired.
He's tired.
All right, important question. This is from Bobby for GUGLi.
Okay. I already know where this one is going.
Italian
When are we
food?
going to Olive Garden?
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh.
When?
Yep. I agree.
Right. I'm down to go to Olive Garden and get it on camera. Get
know
my
what's
reaction
crazy?
on camera.
We need to show an Italian some real Italian food, if you know
Yeah.
what I mean, you know?
I'd
From
rather
Olive
watch
Garden.
GUGLi eat a salad than
Hey,
Olive
that
Garden.
might
agree.
be.
That
That
too.
might be. Yeah, for everyone who doesn't know, I don't eat fruit or vegetables. So that's why they want to get me to eat a salad. But
Grown
Which
man,
is
you guys
crazy.
hear this?
A grown man here.
But yeah, we can go. I'm down to try it. We can get it on video. I feel like it's not gonna be a good experience for me.
It's not gonna be good. It's gonna be great.
Great. It's gonna be a great
It's
experience.
gonna be
You're
beautiful.
gonna love the bread.
Some real Italian food in your life.
All right, the last time we went to Italian,
Yeah, I mean, for me,
it was mid.
It was good.
It was mid.
Yeah.
mid is crazy.
It
I
was
think it's
mid.
good. I love Vitas.
The mozzarella cheese, am I right?
The mozzarella cheese.
$20? Hell
The
yeah.
carbonara.
Oh my god.
Carbonara. The carbonara is insane.
I just lost a life after how he said it.
Carbonara.
It's okay, GUGLi.
All right, moving on. From and Legion, this is for Francis. What's your game day McDonald's order?
Game day? I mean, it ain't just a game day McDonald's order. It's an everyday type of thing. Every time I get McDonald's, 10-piece, large fry, nice little... Nothing with sugar, though. I can't drink anything with sugar. So, like a Diet Dr. Pepper, not Diet Dr. Pepper, but zero sugar Dr. Pepper, or like a Coke Zero, something like that. And then sweet and sour sauce and barbecue, TNG barbecue. That's it.
Have you tried the hot mustard from McDonald's?
No.
That shit is fire. So good.
I've never tried it.
So good, bro.
I think it's good.
If you haven't tried it, that is insane. All right. From Sunder for Net, why are you playing so much Cypher over Vyse when she's also very popular and strong?
Is it for Net? I think it's more for me and him.
Hey, that's for the coach. Don't ask me. Hey, I'm happy to be here. I just show up, do my job.
I like that.
I just think in general we could play anything, to be honest. Like,
I agree.
I think it's just how it fits our team. Like most of our comps we do is based on like how it would fit our team. Like we're lucky enough where I feel like in our team at least, like yes, there's players that play more roles than others. So for example, Eric is pretty much on every different role differently. But in general, I think everyone here pretty much understands how we want to play the game and could play on different agents if needed. So it's just based on the style we feel is good for our team.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Oh, did we? Oh, important question from Bobby. Who's the best Spikeball player on our team?
Eric.
Yeah, I guess Eric.
Yeah.
Zeppa for sure.
Vic doesn't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know,
Vic
but
He has
play.
no ball, but
It's Eric.
it's
Like
Eric. Yeah.
no questions asked.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's a hard question.
It's up in the air.
I think-
I haven't been, in the scene.
It depends on the day.
I'm coming back though. I'm coming back.
Okay.
I'm halfway there already.
I'll throw-
Dominating the leagues.
I'll throw Johnny a bone, bro. I'll put Johnny
Johnny?
second. I'll
Johnny?
put Johnny second.
I don't know.
Oh my!
I don't know.
This guy can't defend for his life.
Yeah.
Are we serious?
Hey, all I'm
I
saying
don't know
is every
about
time
that.
I play, you're the gap ball of China, bro. That shit's
Oh,
free.
me?
That shit's
No,
free.
Michael. Oh my God! I want to hear it, Michael.
That's free. Gap everywhere.
Jesus.
Every
I think
time
I
I play
scored
you.
like 10 points on you today.
That shit was free. Hey, who won?
Who won? I don't remember. Didn't we win?
I think we won.
I think we won, and it was me and Eric versus you and Johnny, right? Or someone like that.
I don't remember.
You and Mitch.
Obviously.
It was me and Eric versus someone, and we're just.
All right, this is from Sunder again. What's your favorite non-NA region to watch for Valorant?
I mean, for me, it's probably Europe, because Europe is the only time, like,
Yeah.
reasonable time in our region. APAC is playing when we're like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Like, we can't watch that.
Yeah.
Europe is probably the only region. China, I don't even know when. I've never even seen a stream of
China's
them
at
playing.
like 4 a.m.
Oh yeah, that's not possible.
Yeah.
Definitely Europe, just because they're in a good time zone that we can watch.
I just watch a lot of tier 2 Europe, to be honest. I think in general, I think I watch a lot more tier 2 than tier 1.
That's crazy.
I watch a bit of tier 1, and I think it's mostly Europe or APAC. I don't watch a lot of China.
Yeah.
But in general, I think it's a lot of like tier 2, just because I feel like sometimes they have some good ideas that you can then not copy, but like make them different to make them your own. So it's
So basically plagiarize.
yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Rewriting, basically.
I'm a
Hey.
D1 plagiarizer, bro. When I see someone with the good shot, I'm like,
Hey, if you see something good and you can make it better,
Bam.
why not?
Exactly.
So like if I see someone that has a good idea behind it, then we can make it better. And I feel like a lot of like tier 2 teams like come up with some crazy things sometimes, which could be good.
For me, I watch a lot of VODs. I would say I focus on specific players rather than regions. But for the most part, I would say I'm watching China the most, because I think right now APAC and China are way better than EMEA, because I don't know. I feel like EMEA is really top heavy, and some of the teams are just not. I feel like they're not on the same page when I watch them. Like, they have really good individuals, but it's like the conversation we had earlier about the weak teams in like Americas, where it's just like obviously every player in franchising is good, but it's just like good teams are all about how you play off each other and like how well you can work together.
Yeah. I think for me, it's Europe, just because I'm watching Apex. Shout out to Odorous and Fluorescent, but yeah, and it's mostly the time zone. I can't watch APAC.
Yeah.
Respect.
Europe is also a lot slower, like game style. No?
Yeah.
Slower? Yeah.
From Dama for Oxy and Vic.
Fuck.
Can you speak Vietnamese or any other languages besides English?
I dabble in Vit a little bit. Xin chào.
Xin chào, fine shit. For me, I just understand it, but I can't speak it. Like my mom will speak to me and my dad will speak to me in Vietnamese, but I just be like, okay, I'll just respond to them in English. And it's kind of like I got nerfed in real life, like when I was born.
Like height?
No, but everything, you know, it's all good. They didn't speak to me in Viet fully, you know.
Okay.
So like,
Oh, you're like.
I'm literally, I can understand it. I understand what they're saying, but I can't speak it back. Like it's crazy, honestly. It's a nerf, you know. I wish I knew Vietnamese, but I understand it, so I guess that's a good part.
Your parents didn't believe in you, so you spoke English to you. Gotcha. Gotcha. Next question.
Vic ain't got no. He's a fake Vietnamese too. Like, this guy here.
Because if I ask him a question, it's gonna be like weird.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna be a normal question. It's gonna be like inappropriate.
It's gonna be inappropriate. He goes directly there.
GUGLi, can you speak any other languages?
I speak 3.
Jesus.
What languages?
3.
List them out.
Italian, English, and Spanish fluently.
Fluently?
Same here.
All
I took
3 of
Spanish for
them?
2 years. Hola.
Oh,
Hey, that's great.
And I took some Chinese.
Hey.
Buenos dias.
Ni hao.
Yeah.
I took Spanish for 8 years. Didn't learn anything.
For
8 years.
Yes. How are you taking for 8 years?
Because in Texas, like we were next to Mexico.
Yeah.
Or New
Because
Mexico,
he's
I don't remember.
drooling while the
No.
teacher's teaching.
No. You take it all the way from kindergarten all the way up to 8th grade. You have to.
And you learned nothing?
I
You
learned
learned
nothing.
nothing.
I glazed you about how fast you learn stuff, and now you're just saying that you didn't learn
My
a
teacher-
single word of Spanish in 8 years.
My teacher was a PE teacher also.
Okay.
So it was like,
Because Francis is picking his nose while the teacher's
no, we're
teaching.
just sitting here just like playing sports most of the time.
Well,
we're not even learning.
I need to learn I want to learn a 4th.
4th?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Got any idea?
Jesus.
Which
I
one?
wanna. It's either Korean, Chinese,
I know,
or at this
yo.
point,
Yo,
Vietnamese.
he's trying to move
Vietnamese?
to
I know
APAC.
everything.
This motherfucker's trying to move to
Hey,
APAC.
Maybe Vietnamese.
Oh. That's crazy.
Trash language.
Nah,
It's just
Vietnamese
tones.
is trash, bro. Yeah, it's actually like, nah, it's not a good language. Don't learn it.
But yeah, I wanna get one of the Asian languages as my 4th, because I only know like it's Italian, Spanish, and English, so it's more Western. So I wanna, yeah.
That's crazy. How'd you learn it?
So well, I'm Italian, so I
Yeah,
speak
yeah, yeah.
Italian. I went to an American school in Italy, so like English is my first language, but not my mother tongue.
Yeah.
So like Italian is my mother tongue. English is my first language because it's what I learned at school. Like my school was just we'd speak English from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. pretty much, and then I'd go home and speak Italian. And then
So
Spanish is because I lived 4 years in Spain. So I
Nice,
just
nice.
learned it by living 4 years in Spain.
I wish my parents spoke to me just in Vietnamese and I knew it because I lived in America.
That was a bit easier. That was a bit easier.
But I would if they just taught me Viet and I just went to school and spoke English. Oh my god, I'd be Duolingo. It's all good.
Duolingo.
Like that.
Jesus. Bro.
What about you?
Hey, I'm whitewashed, bro. I got English and that's it. That's all you're getting from me. I could speak maybe like a couple words in Japanese because I took that for 3 years.
Oh, 3 years.
Yeah.
Do you understand any other language?
I understand. I only understand Japanese barely.
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 Hey,
So you're telling me you watch anime without subtitles?
Absolutely not. I need subtitles.
I barely
still
understand
need
Japanese. I
subtitles.
still need subtitles.
I can write it. I can write it better than I can read it.
Okay.
Not read it, but I can read and write it better than I can.
Okay, yeah,
speak
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Writing for you is easier. Like for me, whenever I learn a new language, speaking it is much easier than writing it, for example. Just because of all the grammar behind it and stuff, like I always make some mistakes.
I can't say that I have a good answer for that, to be honest, because I've only tried to learn it.
So I'm sorry. You're right.
It's okay. I'm just being honest.
That was a low blow.
It's okay.
Thanks everyone for watching the Bonus Round podcast.
And make sure you like and subscribe and join the Discord below.